The U.S. Constitution was written and signed by men who sought independence from Britain. 55 delegates representing each of the states, except for Rhode Island, came to Philadelphia on May 25th, 1787, to revise the Articles of Confederation so that it would establish a stronger national government.
However, the meeting quickly changed its intentions. Instead of just revising the articles, they decided to form a completely new government which became known as the Constitution.
This meeting was known as the Constitutional Convention. The delegates worked together, attempting to establish the more perfect union they talked about in the preamble of the Constitution, which we will later discuss. The delegates argued and offered their individual opinions on what they thought should be implemented in the new Constitution.
As a result of varying ideas, many compromises were passed, including the Great Compromise, or the Connecticut Compromise, and the Three-Fifths Compromise. Now, I will let George Washington teach you all about the compromises made at the Constitutional Convention.
Hello, my American home dogs. Today we will be discussing all of the compromises at the Constitutional Convention. First off, let's talk about the most important one, the Great Compromise. This compromise shaped the American government into what it still is today. Basically, what happened was that all of the small states, such as New Jersey, wanted representation in Congress to be equal for all of the states, but the larger states, such as Virginia, wanted representation to be based on population. Virginia proposed the large state plan, which stated that states will receive representation in Congress based on their population, meaning larger populations get more representation. It also proposed that Congress should be bicameral, which means there will be two houses to Congress. Hamilton, would you like to explain the small state plan?
Of course. Now, the small state plan was proposed by the delegate from New Jersey. They wanted representation to be the same for all the states. They also wanted a unicameral legislature, which means a single house Congress. Since both of these proposals highly contradicted each other, a compromise had to be made.
That's when Roger Sherman from Connecticut drafted the Great or Connecticut Compromise, which stated that Congress would be bicameral. Also, he wrote that a state's representation in one house, the House of Representatives, would be based on the state's population, and every state would receive two congressmen in the Senate. Now, Madison, talk to us about the Three-Fifths Compromise.
Well, what happened was, slave-owning states wanted slaves to count in their population so they could get more representation in Congress. However, non-slave-owning states argued that since slaves didn't count in the population for taxes, they should not count for representation either. As a compromise, James Wilson and Roger Sherman wrote the Three-Fifths Compromise, stating that a slave would count as 3/5 of a person.
5 months later, in September 1787, the Constitutional Convention was concluded. The Constitution was set up and ready to be voted for. Finally, in July 1788, 9 out of 13 states ratified the Constitution, making it the new basis of government for America. Now, let's talk about the Bill of Rights. They were important because without it, some of the states would not have ratified the Constitution. These states wanted assurance that they had more rights than were listed in the original Constitution. The preamble to the Constitution illustrates the main reasons the Constitution was written. These reasons are as follows: to form a more perfect union, to establish justice, to ensure domestic tranquility, to provide for the common defense, to promote the general welfare, and to secure the blessings of liberty for our posterity. Welcome, everyone. As many of you know, I am an ex-criminal. I was charged with manslaughter about 15 years ago. I've been in prison since then, and I would like to make a public service announcement about murder and killing others. I absolutely love to kill people. It makes my blood pump with adrenaline, and it makes me so happy. Thank you very much.
Hey, you want to go buy some weapons?
Sure, let's go.
Hey, can I have a bow and some arrows?
Can I have a sword and some armor?
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wee! I love having the right to bear arms.
Isn't it so much fun?
Yeah!
Whoops, I killed him. Knock, 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 knock. Excuse me, sir, may I stay in your house?
No, get out.
Okay. Oh, I wonder what these does. What? Ah! Knock, 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 knock. Los Angeles police, open up.
What do you want?
Do you, maybe can I search your house? I suspect you of some crimes.
No. Do you have a search warrant?
No.
Then you may not enter.
Was this a window? Ooh. That's a skull. That's blood. Knock, 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 knock.
What?
I am going to search your house.
Why?
Through your window, I saw a skull and some blood. So I'm going to search your house because that is a reasonable cause.
No.
This man killed another man.
Where is your evidence?
We have none.
Then the defendant is not guilty.
I know this happened 2 months ago, but we finally have evidence to convict him.
It's too late. This man cannot be tried again for the same crime.
Haha, I really did kill him. Off to Mexico I go. Hey, 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 hey. What's taking so long? I was accused 2 months ago. I have the right to a speedy trial, and this ain't very speedy.
You do have the right to a speedy and fair trial. However, this means the trial will take place as soon as possible, but not right away.
Oh, look, Daddy, a doggy! Hey, Mr. Anubis, can I pet your doggy?
Sure, go ahead.
Hey! It's attacking!
Hey, you, I'm gonna sue you in civil court for my son's medical expenses and to have that rabid dog put down.
Okay, let's go.
This man, stole the cookie that I baked this morning. I request that he has $100,000 bail and solitary confinement for 1 year.
That is outrageous. He stole a cookie. $20 bail. Hearing adjourned.
Yay!
We have more rights than we are entitled to in the Constitution.
We have the right to jump off this cliff.
I love how the state reduced the drinking age from 21 to 10, since it doesn't violate federal laws. These kids are hilarious to watch.
Why is everything spinning?
Oh, this is
man.
great!
Let me get some of this puke. I'm hungry.